Hi besties, welcome back to another video. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. For me, it's early morning. Have my little cafecito. Today I'm doing a drugstore mostly look, but more than anything, I'm just chit-chatting, get ready with me kind of vibe, and I really hope you guys enjoy today's look. I am feeling so cutesy. This makeup is just meant to be long lasting, and also I am breaking out a ton, so I'm trying to find ways to like combat the fact that I'm breaking out and have a ton of texture with this look and still create a really smooth and beautiful base, which honestly, if you guys look at me right now, you're gonna be like, where is she breaking out? Where's the texture? And that is because of all the tips and tricks I talk about in this video as I really build together the base of this look. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into this makeup. So today I'm literally just like getting ready for the day. Obviously, I'm like literally still in my robe. I still have that sleepy voice, I just realized. Ew. I'm doing some skincare. I literally just washed my face with the Panoxyl face wash. You guys, my skin has been breaking out so bad. I like never break out, so to me this is really bad. It's all perspective, but like you can see right here, and it's like all in my T-zone. I think it's literally just stress. That aside, whatever. Also, it might not just be stress. I've been loving this. Everyone raves about it, but this is one of the only new products I've integrated. I don't want to blame this. I really like it. So I'm like, I'm gonna cut it out for a little while, let my skin breathe, and try it out incrementally and see how I feel. I'm also gonna go with some SPF. This one is from e.l.f. I have repurchased this a ton. It's so good. I also really like this because I feel like it doesn't actually smell like sunscreen. I feel like the one from La Roche-Posay that I have really smells like sunscreen. They both give me the same like super glowy effect on the skin. This one is, I think if you like look at the size comparison of the bottles that I have, it's about the same, but this one seems less expensive because you're buying it in like a smaller package. And I like that it doesn't actually smell like sunscreen. Also, how cute is this cup? I got two of them from Hobby Lobby, which I normally don't go there, but now that we don't have Joann's fabrics, and my mom loves Joann's fabrics, okay? She's like such a crafter. This was like a big deal. I wanted to talk about this product this morning. This is new from Hard Candy. This is their Just Glow Vitamin Infused Illuminizer. Babe. This is so, I rather use like the e.l.f. bronzing drops, or I was thinking this was gonna be a lot. I thought it was gonna be like a dupe for like the Say Glowy, whatever the hell. No, this packaging is really cute. It's cuter than, I think L'Oreal has a dupe for that product. This is just straight up tin foil looking. I'll insert a clip of me trying it. I will not be putting this on my face again. Because I'm breaking out, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Putty Primer around this area right here as my primer. Just because I know that this is like really good for like filling in pores, smoothing texture. And this is the acne fighting one, which, hello, I feel like I need. It's like this really cute green tint, which I think is meant to like help neutralize. Honestly, my face is breaking out kind of everywhere. I have some irritation here. I don't really know what's going on, guys. I really don't really know what's happening, but we're gonna work this into the skin. Let it kind of soak up. This was a lot of product. I think it's because I had that e.l.f. primer underneath, so this just feels super glowy and dewy, because normally it's not, but everything has worked well together. Like you can see it emulsified. Even on my hands, they look really glowy. It emulsified really, really well. I like this product. I think if you have acne prone skin and you like the original putty primer, this is a great option. Personally, I normally go with the mattifying one just because I feel like that one really does like help to lock everything in and make my makeup last, which is always my biggest concern. To each their own. I kind of do love the glowy base we have going on. I'm gonna let this soak into the skin for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. This is amazing. I keep using it because I keep having backups of it, but once I'm like completely out of this, because I like keep buying it every time I release it, I am gonna switch over to like the e.l.f. Grippy primers, just like the regular ones. This one is limited edition. And then for foundation today, I'm gonna go in with the Hard Candy Glamoflauge foundation. I did go into Walmart recently and see that this was still available. This is one of my favorite drugstore foundations, literally like under $6 or like right around the $6-7 mark. Full coverage, lasts a long time. It's oil-free, has vitamin E, wears for hours. It's a very like natural finish foundation. It's super full coverage, lasts really well, makes my makeup look beautifully. I will come back with, when I have this fully applied on the skin so you guys can really see. I like to mix two shades. Right now I'm self-tan, so my body's like a smidge darker than my face. So I'm gonna take the shade Honey and the shade Olive. Olive is my perfect shade to like match my face, but because I'm a little bit self-tan, I'm gonna add a little bit of Honey, the concoction here. I'll show you guys. Okay, the one thing I really like about this foundation is that it is buildable. So I'm gonna go in with my lighter shade Olive, and I'm gonna apply it in the areas that I just feel like I need a little bit more coverage, which honestly right now kind of feels like everywhere, but we're doing our best. I'm also gonna go in and like bronze the skin in a little bit. and I think that's gonna help add some like warmth back into the face. Okay, I quite literally can't put this Maybelline lifter sticks down. Mine is in the shade 55. This is what I like to use for cream bronzer. It's a dupe for the Milk Makeup cream bronzing stick, especially this shade. I feel like it's like an exact color dupe. This is for the shade Baked of the Milk Makeup ones. Literally, my mom came in here and stole the Milk Makeup one, and I'm like, you know what? Actually, you can keep it because I really like this one, and I love that it's affordable and that I can share that with you guys because the Milk Makeup one is not. It's not affordable. Like, it might be a great product, but like now the drugstore also, they make that. So like, why spend that money? No, we're not. We're saving our coins. I'm happy with the way the base looks. Let's add some liquid blush. These are from e.l.f. They're my favorite. You guys, it's so funny. So I bought the Rare Beauty one, and these are kind of like the dupe in shade, but this one's a lot more peachy. This is in the shade Dusty Rose, and this one's in the shade Hope. They're both great. I'm gonna do a side-by-side for you guys, but let me tell you, I'm almost out of this one because it's the one that I liked more, so it was like living in my bag. This is like my perfect everyday blush shade, okay? I'm obsessed. And then on this side, I'm gonna go in with the shade Hope from Rare Beauty, which I still have a lot of product. I'll actually blend this side out first. They're both really pigmented. I just really like the e.l.f. ones more. I like e.l.f.'s formula more. And also for the price, you can't beat it. And they have a great shade range. So this is very pretty. It's very buildable. I can add more. I've applied roughly about the same amount of product. And maybe once it's all blended out, it doesn't make that much of a difference, but I just feel like this one's a little bit more peachy. I just really like this one from e.l.f. and I don't want to repurchase this one until I go all the way through my Rare Beauty one. Just out of like principle, like I don't need another blush that is almost the exact same shade when I literally have the high-end version, but I just don't like the Rare Beauty one as much. And that's no shade to Selena. I love them. I love her and Benny. We talk about her and Benny. They gave me hope. Okay, let's just talk about that. They gave me some freaking hope. You see what I'm talking about? They're literally dupe shades. I just, for some reason, really like the e.l.f. one more. I like the e.l.f. one more. I think I needed to see it side by side for my own mental like check-in because I used this one the other day and I was like, wow, I like it so much more than the Rare Beauty one. And I mean, they kind of look the freaking same. I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Peach Pie Easy Bake. I normally am like, oh, you always get the drugstore version of everything. Like there's so many great alternatives, and there is. I personally, like my dupe for this is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder, which I love, but this one is just a little bit more finely milled, a little bit better. Like I can't quite tell, like it's for the price, definitely it's not like worth it. It's not gonna make or break your like makeup routine, I promise. But what I will say is that this one does add a smoothness to it, and if you're gonna splurge on one makeup product at all, let it be this one. Let it be this one. I promise. Everything else in my routine, I'm like, drugstore, period. Like I, without a doubt, will always purchase the drugstore version of things, especially if I feel convinced that it is that good. I know you do not see me skimping on this powder. I am packing her on, okay? We need it today. Not only for the longevity, but just for like the smoothness aspect. Also, the Peach Pie shade of this is supposed to really help with brightening, so love that. Okay, to dust this away on the under eyes, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Halo Glow Pressed Powder. Mine is in the shade Fair Neutral Cool. This is amazing. Ever since I got this, I'm like, wow, whoa, this is nice. I like this way more than the regular e.l.f. Halo Glow powder. I think I just like that it's pressed. It's not as like shiny to me. I don't know. It does add a little bit of luminosity, but mostly I just like to add it right here and to kind of like take whatever's left to dust away powder under the eyes. I just think it's such a good product. And then with whatever, literally just kind of like a clean brush, I'm dusting away all the excess powder on my skin that I have applied. Kind of smoothing things out before I go in with bronzer. I've been obsessed with this, you guys. I don't know. Let me know what bronzers you're using. I feel like I'm such a creature of habit, and bronzer is one of those things that lasts me a really long time. So I had repurchased this not that long ago, and I was like, oh, let me like test it out again. This is so good. Like, still so highly rated, so good, blends out super seamlessly, creates like beautiful color and warmth to the skin. I'm also using this to set any areas that I did cream bronzer, basically. I'm trying to create that little like button nose shape on the nose a little bit more naturally, just because I'm not going to go in with a ton of highlighter today because I have so much breaking out happening underneath. And like if you see my face in a certain light, like you will see You kind of see it here, right? Like the more I play with the shadows, like there is that texture. I don't want to emphasize that. We're not doing that today. So I'm trying to add glow, very like, and brightness to the skin without actually using any glittery, shiny product. Oh, also I tested out this yesterday in one of my like videos. This is the e.l.f. blush palette. This is so good. I don't know if they've like, I'm gonna use these two shades right here. I don't know if they've redone this in like new packaging. I have to check, but I really like this. I was like digging around my makeup collection because I do have to like clear out a bunch of stuff. I do, like it's inevitable. At this point, I really have to get rid of so much stuff, you guys. I'm moving in December, which I'm so excited about, but that also means like purging, you know? And I think I'm coming into this new season of my life right now and I'm really excited for it. I don't know. I think a lot of you guys who kind of have seen my channel for a while, like I went through a divorce almost 5 years ago, 4 years ago. I don't even know anymore. Time is weird. I went through a divorce. I was in a relationship. I got out of that relationship and now I'm like in this really awesome place where I've like kind of come into myself and who I am as this new person. And I don't know, I'm getting all philosophical and weird here, but like, I don't know, I'm just really happy, guys. Okay, side swipe. Let's go into the Maybelline Make It, it's not Maybelline, there's Milani. The Milani Make It Last. This is a 16-hour wear. Actually, speaking of being married, weird. I used this on my wedding day way back when, and this was amazing. Like it does, but that was like before products like this came out. And this did hold up my makeup beautifully. So I'm gonna use that today to just kind of set in between all these powders and all this stuff. They also make a small version of this if you wanna like have one that's like good for your like your makeup bag or like travel. You guys, every time I spray a setting spray, I have my air purifier right next to me. That thing turns red. It does, it's not good for you to breathe, but you know, we out here hustling, so it's fine. Okay, I am gonna go with this older product I haven't used in a while. This is from Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is a great product. Obviously, she discontinued the brand. This is in the shade Carrots. It's a luminous powder. This, I feel like, is a loose powder version of this product from Essence. I currently don't have this. I'm going to use this guy right here, but I did used to have that Essence one. This is, especially if you have mature skin, products like this that are like a little bit luminous without being like, you can just see, like it added like a glow from within. This is also great. Products like this are great for brides. If you are getting married this year, definitely check out the Essence one because it's a very similar vibe. And even if you have texture, if you have more mature skin, you can see the glow that it added without emphasizing that texture on my skin. And I always use any kind of highlighter or luminous product after I have already sprayed setting spray on my skin. Okay, also with whatever's left on my blush brush, I kind of just like patted it on my nose after having applied a little bit of highlighter. I don't know if you guys have seen that trend where girls like overline their top lip a lot and then they do like blush on their nose and add like fake freckles. Really cute. I don't naturally have freckles, so I'm not gonna do the fake freckle thing because it's just not, it's not for me, and I know that, and that's fine. Literally, if you haven't bought this yet, go get it. It's the NYX Fix Stick. I have mine in the shade Vanilla, and this is what I've been using as an eye primer and to carve out my brows and everything. Also, guys, I got like baby Botox in my brow. It's not Botox, it's something else. I always forget what it's called. But it's a product that isn't as like hard as Botox, if that makes sense, or like not as stiff. But like I have so much limited mobility in my eyebrows right now. I'm like I cannot move my forehead very much because I just got it done like not even 2 weeks ago, I feel like, or maybe 2 weeks ago. So that will soften up with time, but right now it's like we can't even move these brows, so I have to like move my face to be able to like get into my brows, if that makes sense, because like I can't raise them. I really hope you guys are as chronically online as me to know what I'm talking about when I say this like trend of the nose and the lips and the blush and the freckles. I really hope I'm not talking to you guys and you are like, what the fuck is this girl talking about? No, please tell me you know. Okay, now I'm gonna do a really cute look with my current favorite palette. You guys, I don't know what took me so long to get this because I've heard about it for a long time, but do you see this color scheme? Also, I use this shade a lot to use like as like almost like a brown little eyeliner moment. I'm obsessed fully, thoroughly. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. powder because I feel like the powder in here is a little bit pink at first if I apply it over this. So I'm gonna set the inner part of my eye that I want to keep super bright. I'm going for that like really matte look today. Hairs on my lashes here turned white. But yeah, no, this is such a versatile powder. I use it multiple times throughout my makeup routine. And then I'm gonna take my same bronzer and I'm gonna apply bronzer in my crease just to kind of like blend everything a little bit easier, if that makes any sense. I'm not gonna do eyeliner today. I'm just gonna keep the look really soft and rounded. Think easy daytime makeup, although this is easy daytime makeup for somebody who's like super glam, obviously, because let's be honest. I'm going like from lightest to darkest on the shadows right now, but literally it's just the most basic look. But the point is, this palette is gorgeous. Please, please, please do yourself a favor. Just try it. It's from Revolution, and this is their True Icon palette. They also do have a bunch of other like versions of this palette with other shades. We're looking really good. I think I am gonna add a touch of shimmer because you guys need to see this in action. It's so gorgeous. I think I'm gonna take this middle shade right here. I haven't used this one yet. It's got like a gold pink shift to it, like depending on, like there it looks a little more pink, in certain lights it looks a little more gold. And I think I'm just gonna tap it in the center. I just wanted like a little bit of shimmer, and this adds that without overwhelming the fact that I wanted things matte. Oh, also, I know I said I didn't want to use any like glowy product, but my cousins sent me like a bunch of makeup from Columbia, and this is one of the products that I've been keeping in here and I've been dying to use. Look at this. It's a blush topper. The brand, this is the brand. They got this in Columbia for me. This is, oh, it says it's a highlighter, but I really want to try it. So, okay, I'm just adding like a little bit of it right in the center of my cheeks where I don't have too much texture. And I just feel like this complements that color really well. Like they have that same duochrome vibe. I'm gonna use the Essence Super Precise eyeliner. This is so good. It is like a brush applicator, if that makes sense. It's like long hairs. It's not felt tip, and I love this. I've curled my lashes, and now I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty mascara. This is a great mascara. It's not better really than any drugstore mascara. There's actually a lot of great ones I love from the drugstore right now. My point in bringing this up right now is that now that we're getting into the holidays, you guys, Ulta Beauty does an amazing deal on high-end mascaras. That's where actually I was able to pick this one up. This is normally like a $25-ish probably mascara. They have all of the high-end, they have like a good section of like high-end mascaras, not all of them, but a lot of them, for $12, which is exactly what you would pay for a regular drugstore mascara, if not less than some of them. So definitely get this in December. It's like their Black Friday deal. You can get it online even if you don't want to go in store. The deal is available online. Another product, I already like filled in my brows, if you guys can see. Another product I'm really obsessed with is this one from Maybelline. This is their Super Lock Brow Glue. You guys, this is nice. I have mine in the shade medium brown. I didn't think I was ever going to be able to put down my Anastasia brow pomade because I just was like, nothing is tinted the same way and doesn't hold my brows the same way and blah, 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 blah. Let me shut up because this is it. And I love that I found something that for me was drugstore comparable. It's not a pomade, but it is tinted. It actually, I like that the formula is more of a glue because it's wetter long term and doesn't dry out. The other product from Anastasia dried out so fast. I'm gonna shut up now, but it's really good. I have been obsessed with like nude lip liners since the dawn of time. Brownie nudes specifically. Today I'm gonna go in with a lip plumping one because we want to look plump and juicy and delicious. This one is from NYX. This is their Duck Plump Plumping Lip Liner in the shade Nude Flip. This is beautiful, you guys. I love the nudie brown coolness of this shade. Also, if you're overlining your lips, you want, especially like the way that I'm doing it, you want to make sure you have a product that does not budge. I like these NYX ones, and I also like the Maybelline Lifter Liners. These are the most durable, long-lasting lip liners. If I know that I don't have a lip liner that isn't gonna like stay put all day or move around a little bit more, I will not overline to this capacity because it will budge at the bottom and we don't want that. Okay, for gloss today, I'm going in with an oldie but a goodie. This is probably expired and I probably need to get a new one, but I love this product. It's been sitting at the bottom of my drawer and they do still sell this. This is from ColourPop. This is the Super Juicy Gloss, something like that. So Juicy Gloss. This is really good. I haven't used this in a minute and I need to kind of see if I'm willing to repurchase it because right now my favorites are from e.l.f. They're so good. I'm gonna use the NYX lashes in the style Jubilee today. Okay, while my lashes, or like my lash glue is drying, I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. You guys, this is so much better than the one size one. I'm a high-end brand's worst enemy because I will not tell you to buy this. This is nice, the packaging is nice, it smells better. This, however, girl, you could stick your face in a bucket of water and your makeup would still be on. So we're gonna use this one. And it's way more affordable. It's like $11 and that one's like 36 for that size. Even if I bought 2 of these, it's still cheaper than that guy. So this makeup isn't going anywhere. Also, for those of you who don't wear lashes and want a comparison, here it is with the Lash Style Jubilee, and here it is without lashes, and like probably 1 to 2 coats of like mascara. The reason I like the Jubilee Lash Style, personally, I notice that what looks good for my eye is a lash that tapers outward here and gets a little bit bigger to complement. Even if I didn't have this eyeliner, the eyeliner you really only see from the side. This eyeliner mostly, like, the lash does all the work for me in the eyeliner department, and that's why I really like these. Okay guys, I'm dressed. I got my cute little docs on. I just put a loaf of sourdough in the oven. I feel like I could take on the world today, and this makeup is definitely helping. Also, you guys, look, I cut these bangs yesterday on a whim. I was like, you know what, let me just, and I chopped them off a little bit. They were like down here, and I like the way they look. They're just long enough that I can still tuck them behind my ears. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, also look, I did my nails. These are Gel X. I do them myself. If you guys want a tutorial on that, I will totally do it. Normally I post tutorials like that more on like shorts and reels and stuff like that. But if you guys want an in-depth version of how I do this, I will also do that. Leave me a comment down below. Please subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.